friends, this beer is there to bring that perfect game day refreshment. Dear Old Nebraska Brew embodies the spirit of Nebraska with every sip. So crack one open and let the good times roll. Dear Old Nebraska Brew, the official beer of Nebraska alumni. Please drink responsibly.
League One Volleyball is coming to Omaha this January. Featuring Olympic medalist Jordan Larson and Justine Wong-Arantes, Love Omaha Volleyball is Omaha's newest pro team. The inaugural season will showcase some of the world's best volleyball players, from medalists to NCAA champions and international superstars, with the action kicking off on January 24th at the Liberty First Credit Union Arena. Visit LOVB.com for more information and to purchase tickets. Volleyball is the next major league.
Are you looking for affordable drinks and a great atmosphere this football season? Highball Bar has you covered. Whether it's pregame tailgating, postgame festivities, or in-game celebrations, Highball Bar is the place to be. With $4 beers, $4 mixed drinks, and more during their 4 to 8 p.m. daily happy hour, Highball Bar will quickly become your go-to place to sit back, unwind, and be your team's #1 fan. Highball Bar, located in downtown Lincoln, just 3 blocks from Memorial Stadium at 122 North 11th Street.
When your home fills up with family, Allo Fiber makes sure that space is a happy place for everyone. Allo Fiber experts install it all, and full service means step-by-step support, guiding you through everything so you can stay connected to what matters, and the family can always feel at home. Put the game on, and don't worry about your Wi-Fi calling a timeout. Better TV and internet service is one connection away. Call Allo at 866-481-2556 or visit allofiber.com.
Wrestling fans, it's time to elevate your game, just like Stevens & Smith Construction does for your concrete needs. As your full-service concrete contractor, we deliver solid results every time. From singles to doubles, fighting for inside position to scrambling reversals, we know how to pin down quality and slam expectations. Stevens & Smith Construction, a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket, where Husker wrestlers bring you all the action. Don't stall, Stevens & Smith Construction is here to help you build a concrete foundation for the win. Check us out at www.stevensandsmith.com because stalling is a penalty and winning is the only option.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
3-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Oh, got a bunch all alone is Vershawn Jackson. And Vershawn, he'll get it to the 24-yard line.
Nebraska Football Hall of Famer
Terrell Farley, defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror. Number 43.
and Jake Bakoven. Coming at you live from the Coppel Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
All right. Welcome to this Black Friday edition of the Captain Show, 93.7 The Ticket, the fastest 2 hours in radio. I'm the black shirt, Terrell Farley, and I'm with
Mark.
And I'm with
the captain,
who's full of turkey, and that's a lie. But hey, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt because it's Turkey Day, the ending of it. And it's the game day right here for the Huskers as we play our Hawkeyes in our city. So let's get ready to rumble, guys.
Ooh. It is that day, Black Friday, the day we all been waiting for. Get a chance to get back at Iowa for last year's tobacco when the big man, the offensive lineman, came in, checked in at quarterback, and beat you.
Thought he was a quarterback, wasn't he?
He's an offensive lineman. Yeah. Talking about the offensive lineman that beat us last year. Now, we have a year. Is Mac Romero, whatever his name, is he playing?
No.
I don't think so.
I don't even think he's on the team anymore.
The second string quarterback, is he playing? Get right in the middle of us, Bach. Put yourself right in the middle of us, Bach, because it might be some sparks flying. There you go. Get in the middle of us, Bach. We both got the same shirt on. I think we talked to each other this morning. We woke up with the same stuffed and puffed situation from last night.
He's little, Bach. He shouldn't be so big. That's right, Bach. Switch him around.
What are you talking about? Why would you make me little? Why? What would be your reasoning to make me little today? We got an opportunity to go 7-6. Okay. Forget the bowl game. We're going to a bowl game. But
7-6.
Yeah.
7-5.
7-5.
My bad. Okay. My bad. 7-5. The last time we went 7-5 was when?
Mike Riley.
Well, that's the last time you won. Yeah, more than 7 games anyways.
Right. I mean, 7-5 I'm talking.
The last time they won 7 games, I would believe, would be Frank Solich's 2002 team.
Okay. Now, this is a great day for Nebraska football because of a couple of reasons. We won't let you guys get in here, though. Got to get in here first. But it's going to be cold. It's going to be cold. 19 degrees probably at kickoff, maybe colder. If the wind is blowing, it'll feel like 0. Real men play football when it's cold. See, we've been very lucky around here that we haven't had any increment weather games for the most part. Correct?
Yeah, not recently.
Now, Terrell, how many cold games you remember?
Probably like 3 or 4.
My question to you is, let me back up. It's going to be cold. Do ball carriers put stuff on their arms?
Not supposed to.
They're not supposed to. Okay? So I'm giving you guys some things to look at. Okay? Before the game. If we come out and we snowsuit up, we got stuff all over our arms, that ain't a good sign. Because that means the weather is affecting us already. But when you play football and your adrenaline is going, no amount of weather can affect you. So those big guys, I look to see them to have the socks maybe pulled up. But, hey, it's man up day today. It is who wants it more today. Because I can almost guarantee you this will be a ground and pound game all game long, okay? The balls that will be thrown around today will be like a 10-pound weight. So receivers better be ready to catch, and you better be ready to hold on to that ball because it's just going to be, I would imagine this 6:30 game would probably be one of the most electrifying games that we've seen all year because both teams want to go out with a win. So I asked you, Terrell Farley, how does Nebraska beat Iowa defensively?
Stopping the run. I mean, that's a obviously threat that they have. They have the second best running back in the nation, probably the best back in the Big Ten, has over probably 1,500 yards rushing. So you have to concentrate on that part of their game and to get off the field on third down. Once if you stuff them for a loss on first down, then come back and let them pass and they try to run because it's Iowa. They're not going to try to beat you through the air. They're going to try to beat you with their bread and butter, and that's their rushing game. So if we concentrate more on the rushing game and make them beat, they can't beat you passing. So we know that. So we put them in a third and long situation and we blitz them, and they quarterback's not very accurate, but everybody's quarterback looks different against Nebraska. So it depends how we play their quarterback against the pass because every quarterback has a field day against our defense in the last probably 6 games. I can say that, but at the same time, we can slow down. What is his name? Johnson. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can slow down Johnson. Then I think we win the game. And also, Iowa State had a cornerback. Iowa had a cornerback. I don't know which one it is. If he's a starter or not, but he's not even playing on the team anymore. I think he forgave up the last couple of games to concentrate on what he's going to do. So I don't know if he's a starter or not, Bob.
Yeah, they've lost him, and like we said with Cade McNamara, he's no longer helping out with the Hawkeyes. So he decided to sit out and kind of focus on the NFL draft. It's one of those deals. College football. It's kind of where we are these days. But
there's no love.
Yeah,
where's the love for the game? There's no way I'm sitting out. I guess again, maybe he feels like they don't have anything to play for. And if his NFL career will mean more. Well, I can tell you right now, Iowa fans better get ready because it's going to be a sea of red on their way down there right now. We're on our way to Iowa City. It is packed on the roads to Iowa City, and we're looking for a smackdown. Now, defensively, the one thing I told you last week that I thought we improved on defensively was I saw more hats around the ball. When you have a great running back that you're going against, you're going to have hats around the ball. Why? He is going to make you miss. One person is going to do it. What?
You got a game tackle.
You got a game tackle.
You have to, because that guy's going to try to set that milestone against y'all. I remember back in '96, we played Troy Davis, 2,000-yard rusher, Bach, and he wanted 2,000 on us, and we had a stingy defense too in '96. So we bottled him up, and we made sure that, you won't get your name called on us. We won't be that team that you get your 2,000 yards on. And we probably held him to 90-something, 80-something yards. But the thing is, you got to game tackle a person like that, just like this Iowa guy. You can't think that you can throw your arm out there and hit it. And I seen a couple of missed tackles last week. I know he's a young kid, but Shavers has to tackle better in space like last week. He had a great opportunity. Didn't really break down, so guy ran past him and he didn't make the tackle. But he's a freshman. I give him he's improving better and better. But the older guys should set great examples for these young guys, so when they do get in the game, they make firm tackles on these ball carriers.
Well, you're gonna have to. Your backups are gonna have to play in this game because it's gonna be a physical game. When a team is a run first team, that means they want to get physical with you. So we're going to be in a real live fight from start to finish in this game. And I would imagine that I would love to see Ty and the Monster stay in the middle because we're forgetting they've got a running back. The backup running back, number 28, is who sealed the game against Maryland. He gashed them for like an 80-yard touchdown run. So they want to pound you, then gas you. And 28 is when he comes into the game as a backup, you can't look at him and be like, oh, he's not due, so he's not that good. He's pretty doggone good. Probably would start on a lot of other teams. But because he's on this Iowa team with Deuce in front of him, he really don't get the type of probably juice that he deserves. But you got to watch out for the backup. The quarterback, he's mobile, but he's gonna give you an opportunity to get a pick. He will give you an opportunity to get a pick. They're going to try to run bootlegs at us. Our defensive ends have got to stay home and make sure they contain the quarterback because they're going to try to run it. And I guarantee it 4 or 5 times they're going to run this naked bootleg where the quarterback is going to try to boot out. If our ends, Butler, and those guys can stay home, I think they'll set themselves up for a big-time sack. And set themselves up to win and come back from Iowa City. What is it, the Heroes Trophy? What is the trophy?
Yep, Ivy Heroes Trophy.
Yeah, the Heroes Trophy. So I think if you go into it mentally, defensively, I'm talking, that we're going to be a bunch of wolves, and we are hungry because we ain't ate in 5 days, and we need to eat. And you play like that. Those Savages going. I think we get a big time win, and I think that if you play the way I think we're capable of playing on defense and shutting this run down, it might be a blowout. Might be we're underdogs in this game, right?
Yep. I think it's down to 3. It opened up around 5, but yeah.
Yeah, well, you're an underdog going into this game with a backup of a backup of a backup quarterback. Why? Why would we be an underdog? We just came off a big win, blowing out Wisconsin. How are we an underdog?
They're not known for throwing the ball. They're known for rushing. So the quarterback job is the only thing he got to do is hand the ball off and let him go.
Well, in Nebraska, I mean, they did come off a win, but they've still lost 4 out of their last 5. I think if you look at Iowa, there's probably just a little more faith that they're a little bit more consistent at this point at 7-4. So that's probably where they have it. And Caleb Johnson obviously is getting a lot of run, but it should be a bit of a Should it be a bit of disrespect, I suppose, to be an underdog with their quarterback situation the way it is?
Yeah, you can. I mean, if again, I'm on that defense and I'm no seniors in the locker room, I'm telling everybody, maybe I'm doing a team only meeting, defensive team meeting. And if I'm the senior and I'm the leader, if I'm Ty Robinson, Ash, we want to go out the same way we went out at home as winners, period. And I would let them know that I want 11 hats on the ball. I don't care where that ball is. 11 guys better be showing up in the film every single time, or there's going to be a problem. Because I think if you fly around to the ball, Nebraska's our athleticism is better than a lot of teams. What we don't have is that it factor that we're working to get. We don't have that killer instinct to stomp a person out when you got them down, a team, of course. But until we prove that we beat the teams we're supposed to beat, that when we have a team on the ropes, we go ahead and knock them out. If you get an opportunity to put up 28 points in the first half, you do that. You don't turn around in the second half and put the brakes on. You continue to put the gas on, just like we did last week. And I think if you do that, the sky's the limit. This defense is on its way that I don't think you're going to see very many mouthpieces hanging out today, because Iowa going to come try to put you in the dirt. And we can't allow that. Defense cannot allow that. They've got to continue to step up. I started on defense today because I believe that defense, if you shut Deuce down, you win the game. Period.
Yeah, if you look at Iowa's 4 losses this year, and 3 of them, Johnson didn't get to 100 yards, and that's the 3 times this year that he hasn't done it. So that's very key. It is interesting as opposed to last year, where Nebraska and Iowa kind of went viral a little bit for the guys in the stands joking about punts and celebrating punts and all that. And it could very well be that type of game. It could be one of those 13-10 knock it out, drag it out fights where every point matters again. But there is also now the chance that it is not like that you get a little bit more of a high scoring affair. Of course, Iowa has quarterback problems, but they do have a quarterback or an offensive coordinator in Tim Lester that came in and has, got them to 40 points, 38 points multiple times. I mean, 5-6 times this year, they're scoring near 40 points per game. And then Nebraska, obviously, that's the big question: is this newfound offensive success under Dana Holgorsen here to stay, or was that something about Wisconsin's defense? Was that something about the situation, whatever it may be? So you could, last week we were kind of poking funny at Rashawn for saying, yeah, I'm going to see him get to 35. I'm not necessarily expecting a shootout game, but I could see, with what these teams have done, a game more in the 30s rather than in the teens.
Yeah, I would like to. I think we're going to see more of it. I think 35 again, 35 points to me is Coach Holgorsen's. That's kind of the wheelhouse. I got to get to 35, because if you get to 35 and the defense can do what they've averaged, 23 points a game, we win the game every single time. But get to 35 points. Here's what I'm going to tell you. The games that Iowa lost, they lost to ISU, rivalry. They got bombed by OSU 35-7. And then they also lost to a Michigan State team 32-20. I like that score for this game. I think we score 35 points again, and I think we only give up maybe 14. I think this is going to be the complete game. We've been – when you have new blood in the room, a new mind in the room, you got a head coach in the room, everything changes in all the games. We all step up on all sides of the ball. And if you put a complete game together, I think we blow Iowa out. Am I drinking the Kool-Aid?
Maybe a little. It's a good day to drink the Kool-Aid. It's Black Friday. It could happen. It's not crazy to say that now.
I was drinking the Kool-Aid last week, and I told you 35 points. Y'all thought I was crazy. We put up 44.
That was a little crazy. Yeah, that was a little crazy.
Hey, man, listen, 35 points is the wheelhouse. I think we can do more, but I'll take 35. I think that's enough. Fastest 2 hours in radio. I'm with
the Black Shirt
and
Bach.
Powered
by
Bauer.
Infrastructure.
Bauer.
Underground.
Can't hear this, dude. Don't do that. Don't.
What?
But he's in a whispering mode today.
What are you talking about? I'm not
whispering. I
whispering.
can't hear you.
How did Bach hear me?
Well, I guess he got little ears.
You and I know you got your headphones turned up to 1,000.
Yeah, but
we gotta go. 93.7 the ticket. We're not gonna play with the black shirt. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Get out of here.
Hello, this is Mary Pat Waite. I've had the privilege of working with Lincoln families as their realtor for more than 31 years, and I'm so proud to be associated with MP Dodge Real Estate. For me, your transaction is unique in its own way. My experience allows me to bring you trusted care and a really great outcome. My NP Dodge family shares the same client focus.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
Hello, Charlie Stone here, and joining me is Andy Goodyear of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, I was noticing on your website you have more than 150 new 2024 and 2025 Hondas in stock right now.
Yes, we do, Charlie. It's neat when you drive by and see all the cars on our lot, and we have most all models and all different colors available, and we even have more than hundreds on the way. We also have the all-new, all-electric 2024 Honda Prologue in stock right now. We have a few of them to choose from. Plus, qualified buyers get financing from just 1.9% APR.
How about your pre-owned selection?
I talk to a lot of my customers and friends, and they still think that we just sell brand new Honda, but we sell all different models, make of pre-owned cars, and we have more than 100 to choose from right now.
Well, maybe it's time you come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Hey everybody, this is Chris Beecham from Brand Lincoln Podcast and Perch Merch, your go-to in Lincoln for printing and promotional needs. Speaking of that, we are running a huge hoodie sale now through November 30th to save you big money on great brands. 20% off everything from Nike and Bella Canvas pullovers to Gildan and Port & Company sweatshirts and district fleeces. Get yours for your group or organization today by calling us at 402-217-5212 or go to perch-merch.com.
When your home fills up with family, Aloe Fiber makes sure that space is a happy place for everyone. Aloe Fiber experts install it all, and full service means step-by-step support, guiding you through everything so you can stay connected to what matters, and the family can always feel at home. Put the game on, and don't worry about your Wi-Fi calling a timeout. Better TV and internet service is one connection away. Call Aloe at 866-481-2556 or visit aloefiber.com.
Hey guys, it's Nick. You know how much I love beer, and this game day, show your Husker pride with Dear Old Nebraska Brew, the official beer of the Nebraska Alumni Association. Brewed by Nebraska fans, for Nebraska fans, Dear Old Nebraska Brew is your go-to for every kickoff, touchdown, and celebration. Whether it's tailgating, watching the game at home, or gathering with friends, this beer is there to bring that perfect game day refreshment. Dear Old Nebraska Brew embodies the spirit of Nebraska with every sip. So crack one open and let the good times roll. Dear Old Nebraska Brew, the official beer of Nebraska alumni. Please drink responsibly. Make the short drive to Pleasantdale and enjoy a great meal at the P. Dale Pub. From prime rib, patty melts, ribeyes, drink specials, and so much more, the P. Dale Pub provides a small town feel with exceptional service and delicious food. Visit the P. Dale Pub in Pleasantdale today and watch their Facebook page each week to find out their dinner specials.
Wrestling fans, it's time to elevate your game, just like Stevens & Smith Construction does for your concrete needs. As your full-service concrete contractor, we deliver solid results every time. From singles to doubles, fighting for inside position to scrambling reversals, we know how to pin down quality and slam expectations. Stevens & Smith Construction, a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket, where Husker wrestlers bring you all the action. Don't stall. Stevens & Smith Construction is here to help you build a concrete foundation for the win. Check us out at www.stevensandsmith.com because stalling is a penalty and winning is the only option.
Hello, this is Mary Pat Waite. I've had the privilege of working with Lincoln families as their realtor for more than 31 years, and I'm so proud to be associated with MP Dodge Real Estate. For me, your transaction is unique in its own way. My experience allows me to bring you trusted care and a really great outcome. My NP Dodge family shares the same client focus.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
Who wants free diamonds? This holiday season, as a thank you for shopping with us, Sartor Heyman Jewelers is giving you free diamonds. Now through December 6th, receive a pair of sparkling diamond stud earrings, a stunning diamond pendant, or a gorgeous diamond tennis bracelet for free with your qualifying purchase. We only have a limited number to give away, so once they're gone, they're gone. Don't wait on this one. Visit Sartor Heyman Jewelers, where your gift shopping shines brighter. In Lincoln at South Point Mall, downtown, and in Grand Island on State Street.
An hour ago, you didn't need a plumber. Now you're in a panic. When life throws you a surprise with a clogged drain, plugged or leaky toilet, broken pipe, leaky faucet or water heater, or a bathroom or kitchen plumbing upgrade, whatever. Just call Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111. Keep that number handy, 467-1111. Or go to BryantLincoln.com. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Fall is here, which means it's time to dive into a new lineup of autumn flavors at Wings and Rings. Your home away from home during football season. Their all-star lineup of wing sauces is adding 2 new impact players, curry garlic and pumpkin chili. Need something delicious before kickoff? How about starting your meal with their brand new chorizo nachos and loaded fries? You better act fast. These new tastes of autumn won't be here long. So make the trip to one of their 2 Lincoln locations today on O Street or Village Lane.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back to the Captain Show, 93.7 The Ticket, the fastest 2 hours in radio. All right, Captain, we need to get some games out the way today so we can get this thing rolling at 11, because in about 26 minutes, we're not going to be able to do any games if we don't watch it. And we want you to come back. Have we picked the games or what?
Yeah, I've got the games in front of me, but you're right. There's one game, Minnesota, Wisconsin, that's about to get going here in about half an hour. So that's why we got to do this at the front end of the show.
Colorado too. They play Oklahoma State.
I didn't put that on the list because I didn't.
Oh, you got to get that on the list.
Nobody's picking Oklahoma State. They're in like an 8-game losing streak.
Oh, yeah. But that's the problem. They mess
and
around.
It's on FUBU too. So who wants to?
Is that where it's on?
It's on FUBU.
Yeah.
What is FUBU?
For us, by us. FUBU's another streaming channel, man. So.
Okay, wait. So let's go. Get the music playing. Let's go. Let's get these games out the way.
All right, well, let's start with that Minnesota-Wisconsin game. It is played for the Paul Bunyan's Axe. That's pretty cool to begin with. But Minnesota at Wisconsin. Minnesota favored by 1, $13 to get in to Camp Randall today. Of course, Husker fans before the nightcap will be paying close attention to see, what Wisconsin kind of looks like. As obviously that's Nebraska feels pretty good coming off that big victory. Minnesota's had a pretty good year though, so this one's pretty much a pick of Minnesota favored by 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Minnesota because just watching Wisconsin last week, that was probably one of the worst Wisconsin teams I've seen in the last 20 years. Even though they played Oregon tough, they're still a not so very well coached team. So I have to go with row your boat.
It took you long enough. Minnesota.
Yeah.
Wisconsin is grilling off that loss to Nebraska. They're licking their wounds. They got beat up. They're going to get beat up again, and we're rolling the boat down the stream.
We're all going to go with Minnesota on that one, too. I can't turn my back on PJ Fleck now. Georgia Tech at Georgia. Georgia Tech has had a pretty good season. Maybe they can get the upset. Number 7, Georgia, is favored by 18 here, though. This one, by the way, was a plain old-fashioned hate. That's what the rivalry's called. So I gotta like that a little bit better. Nebraska, Iowa, of course, went the route of in Nebraska, Wisconsin of freedom and heroes. Georgia Tech say throw all that respectable stuff out of the way. This is plain old-fashioned hate we're playing for.
Yeah, it's like driving Omaha. It's like 45 minutes, so that's how far Georgia and Georgia Tech is. But even though I hate Omaha, driving 45 minutes to Athens, I'll go with the Bulldogs.
We figured you would. Me, my friend, I told you, it's about rivalries. It's about, these are the border rivalries and the in-state rivalries we love. Give me Georgia Tech.
Oh, there you go. The upset pick. I like it. Could knock Georgia all the way out of the playoff scene. However, I'm barking like a dog. I'm going with Georgia here.
Come on,
with
Bach,
Terrell.
give me some time to catch you, Bach. I'm 3 games behind.
Now, I did include this one because it is the game. Michigan at Ohio State. This is a big spread as well. The rest of these will be a little bit closer as far as the spreads are concerned. Ohio State favored by 19.5, but we didn't pick Oklahoma, Alabama last week because that looked like a mismatch. And look what happened. Can Michigan do the same? Can they pull off the upset? I'll go first. No.
Absolutely. Absolutely no.
I'll go third. Hell no. Let's go. Let's go Ohio State.
All right. Well, I thought it would be good enough to put on there.
I think the point spread might not be might not beat them by 19 points, but they're definitely going to win this game. They're not going out like that.
Let's go to SEC against ACC here. Another rivalry. Number 15, South Carolina at number 12, Clemson. Clemson favored by 3, but this one is definitely an interesting one for those that are looking at the college football playoff right now. Clemson's the first team out. South Carolina not far behind them, a few slots behind them, so could be trying to get to a play-in game here.
I'll tell you what, man. I'm going to do this. I want to go out on a limb because I watched South Carolina beat some very good SEC teams. So I'm rolling with the South Carolina. South Kakalaki.
I am going to second that South Kakalaki and go with the black shirt on that one.
It's hard for me to go against the SEC, but I will stick with Clemson here. Again, they are the home team, and they're still fighting for the ACC there. So we will see. Another rivalry game. Number 5, Notre Dame at USC. Notre Dame favored by 7.5. $48 to get into that game in LA at the Coliseum. What are you guys thinking for this rivalry?
Marcus Freeman, man. Hey, coach of the year, I think. Probably. I mean, you lost that one to Northern Illinois, but he came back and he got to Notre Dame where they want to be in a bowl talk in the national championship playoff.
Conversation,
so
yeah.
I'm going to go with Notre Dame, the Fighting Irish.
Well, just like everything else, I keep telling you, these are the rivalries that we've been waiting for, regardless of what the record is. Usually it's a game. And I think when you got to go play up there at USC, it's tough. Give me the upset. SC.
I like the pick. I'm going with Fight On as well. I think USC gets the victory.
That's 2.
And beats Notre Dame here.
And that's 2, Bob.
Yeah. By the way, Terrell trailing me by 3 going into the week, so trying to count his victories as they go. Here's one that's not maybe going to be get the eyes of the nation, but it's a 1.5-point spread, and it's in the Big Ten, so I threw it on there. Rutgers at Michigan State. $11 to get in East Lansing, so they're not even all that interested. But Rutgers at Michigan State, tough one to call.
Why would you do that, Bob?
That's a good game. That's a good game.
That's a 1.5. It's a tough. You got to pick it.
I'll pick first. I'll pick first.
You pick first.
Rutgers.
Ooh.
Give me Rutgers, since you guys are chickens.
Well, I can go second. I think the home team gets it done here. Rutgers has really struggled as the last half of the season, and Michigan State playing for bowl eligibility. They're 5-6 going in this game. Rutgers is 6-5. So I think since they have a little bit more motivation and they're at home, I'll pick Sparty.
You know what, Bach? I was gonna go with you, Bach, but since you said that fight for bowl eligible, and I know this is game number 3, Bach. We are tied. I'm going with Rutgers, Bach.
All right, there we go. See, maybe that's why I put it in there. Number 6, Miami at Syracuse. Miami favored by 11, $37 to get into this one.
Miami's double favored every week, but they scare you every week.
Yeah.
This Syracuse team is 8-3.
8-3, yeah.
But I'll go with Cam Ward. Miami.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with Miami, too. I got to be smart coming down the stretch.
Yeah, I'm sticking with Miami as well, though I agree with Terrell. Look out for this game. I think it'd be closer than maybe what the experts think, as Lee Corso likes to say. How about this one? A lot of heat on whoever's going to lose it. Oklahoma coming off their big upset victory over Alabama. They travel to Baton Rouge to take on LSU. LSU favored by 6. That's usually a pretty hot ticket, $27 to get into the game because if Brian Kelly loses, I mean, there's going to be a lot of chirping this offseason.
I'll go first. I hate Brian Kelly. So I will go with Oklahoma. I want him out of there.
It's hard for me to go against my second home, which is Louisiana. But they have let me down. I am going. I can't go against them, LSU.
Nice tease. I'm going to go with you. I think the Tigers get it done. They bounced back a little bit last week. Yeah. Oklahoma's probably feeling a little high on themselves. So I like the LSU Tigers getting it done today. Let's get to the big game this week. Tickets are expensive for Texas and Texas A&M doing battle once again. Of course, this rivalry had to take a break when the Texas A&M split for the SEC. It is renewed. It is back. It costs you $576 to get in. Number 3, Texas at number 20, Texas A&M.
Ooh, boy.
Sheesh.
Good one. $649 for this ticket.
Yeah.
Do you see that, Bob?
Yeah, it's one of the most expensive college football regular season games of all time.
Man.
Or you can just sit and watch it in your living room for free.
That's what I think I'll do.
Not anybody in the state of Texas.
Who you taking? Let's go.
Don't be scared.
What?
Take it, Texas.
Yeah.
You know, I love the 12th man. I love the 12th man. But you know what? It's the 13th man for me that I can never go with them. And that 13th man is Trev Albert. So with that being said, Texas, please smash Texas A&M and the 12th and 13th man.
Oh, I love that game's at Kyle Field, by the way. And talk about pandemonium. If Texas A&M wins again, then you'd have Texas with 2 losses. All the SC teams would have 2 losses. Then you'd have Texas A&M, South Carolina, Alabama, Ole Miss, all with 3 losses. I mean, we'd see where it goes, but definitely eating each other alive, as they like to say. Texas has been able to avoid that so far. I think they avoid that once again here. Big stuff on the line for Iowa State. As they try to punch a ticket to the Big 12 championship game. They've got number 24 Kansas State coming to town. So number 24 Kansas State at number 18 Iowa State in Ames. Iowa State favored by 2.5. Must be cold out there because the Cyclone fans aren't knocking at the door to get in. Only $12 to get in.
Dang. Is it because it's cold that they dropped the prices down, or what?
I think it's pretty much across the board, much like that. I think Nebraska, Iowa, even tonight. Last I checked, it was like $35 to get in, so it's not as hot of a ticket as maybe with the hotter weather.
Well, it's going to be cold. I mean, Deion Pryor asked that question. I'm curious to see how many fans show up and are willing to be in sub-zero temperature, freezing temperatures. I would think it's going to be a ton. I would imagine 20,000. It's going to look like our stadium in Iowa. That's just what I think. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
So what game are we doing?
We're still doing Farmageddon here. Kansas State at Iowa State.
I go K-State, man. I mean, Iowa State's been slipping a little lately, so I think the winner of this gets into the Big 12 championship, don't they?
I think a few things have to work out for Kansas State, but yeah, for Iowa State, it is a plan.
All right, I'll go K-State.
Oh, stop it. Dude, you didn't even sound confident when you took K-State. Iowa State getting it done on their way to the Big 12 championship game, and let's see where the chips fly.
I find myself agreeing a lot with VJ this week. I'm going with Iowa State as well. That'll wrap it up for our 10 games. Now we just have the spread. Does Iowa beat the spread? They're favored by 3 against Nebraska. Ivy Heroes Trophy game tonight on NBC and Peacock.
Terrell? Dun, 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 dun.
From Hogerson, man. I hope it's 2 in a row. I mean, so right now we're at a 500 because we've seen 2 games his offense. Maybe 3 is a lucky term. Let's go with Nebraska with the point.
There you go.
Well, of course, Nebraska covers the points. If they win, they cover the points, and we got to win today. So we beat Iowa. We cover the points. Let's get it done.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about Nebraska going into this game as well. Iowa's just one-dimensional, and we'll see if they can shut down that run. But I like you, Rashad. I find it a little bit odd that I was favored to begin with, so I'll take the points as well.
Mervin March, what are you talking about? No. No what? No. No what, Mervin? Mervin's talking about no. No what? We don't cover? Is that what you saying, Marvin?
Mm.
Don't get disciplined on here, Merv. Mr. March. Take us out of here, Bach. You get us out of here, Bach, because I don't know what Merv was talking about.
All right, it is Black Friday. We're waiting for Nebraska, Iowa. We've got programming leading you all the way up to that, even the pregame show here later on in the day. But this is the captain with three-time national champ Rashawn Jackson, the All-American and Hall of Famer Terrell Farley, and myself, Jake Bachman. We'll be back after the break.
Slay the holidays this year with a gift that'll really get them going. One that's built to win, like the new Honda CRF-R Motocrosser. One that's built for fun, like a Honda Mini Moto. Or one for each member of the family, like a Honda CRF Trail Bike. At Rod's Power Sports, you'll find the motorcycle, ATV, or side-by-side they'll love. During the Honda Gifts That Go sales event, you can slay the streets in style with a Grom Mini Moto, slay the trails with the CRF 50F, or pile into a Pioneer 1006 Deluxe Crew that can carry 6 elves over the fields and through the woods all year long. This year, don't just give any gift. Give the gift of outdoor adventure with a ride they'll never forget. Don't miss out. Head to Rod's Power Sports in Lincoln, Nebraska during the Honda Gifts That Go sales event. It's your chance to slay the holidays and your gift list. Dealer participation may vary. See dealer for complete program and safety details.
Are you looking for affordable drinks and a great atmosphere this football season? Highball Bar has you covered. Whether it's pregame tailgating, postgame festivities, or in-game celebrations, Highball Bar is the place to be. With $4 beers, $4 mixed drinks, and more during their 4 to 8 p.m. daily happy hour, Highball Bar will quickly become your go-to place to sit back, unwind, and be your team's #1 fan. Highball Bar, located in downtown Lincoln, just 3 blocks from Memorial Stadium at 122 North 11th Street.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, a few flurries are possible, otherwise mainly sunny and calm with a high around 37. Tonight, a slight chance of snow showers, otherwise mainly cloudy and a low near 20. And tomorrow, we'll see mostly sunny skies return with light winds, the high near 34. I'm meteorologist Kyle Flecker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Come enjoy a show of the Midwest's best MMA fighters on Saturday, December 7th with Violence Fight League 2 at the Complex, the former location of Champions Fun Center. Fights are scheduled throughout the night, and if you haven't been before, now is the perfect time to go, with Nebraska football in between the regular season and a bowl game. Doors open at 6 p.m. with the first bout at 7 p.m. Learn more about the fighters and buy tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com.
An hour ago, you didn't need a plumber. Now you're in a panic. When life throws you a surprise with a clogged drain, plugged or leaky toilet, broken pipe, leaky faucet or water heater, or a bathroom or kitchen plumbing upgrade, whatever. Just call Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111. Keep that number handy, 467-1111. Or go to BryantLincoln.com. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Raising little ones is a big job, and you do your best to give them a good start every day. That means making sure they're well cared for while you're apart. You work hard, but it's not always easy to make ends meet. There may be help. Find out if you qualify for Nebraska's Child Care Tax Credit for working parents. You could be eligible for a credit of up to $2,000 per child on your next tax return. Learn more at nebraskachildcaretaxcredit.org. Brought to you by First 5 Nebraska and Nebraska Children and Families Foundation and aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
When your home fills up with family, Aloe Fiber makes sure that space is a happy place for everyone. Aloe Fiber experts install it all, and full service means step-by-step support, guiding you through everything so you can stay connected to what matters, and the family can always feel at home. Put the game on, and don't worry about your Wi-Fi calling a timeout. Better TV and internet service is one connection away. Call Allo at 866-481-2556 or visit allofiber.com. Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription, or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
As you're gearing up for Christmas, it's time to head to Tailored Life in Bennett to get ready with local shopping. Make the short drive down Highway 2 for tons of items for your home for both indoors and outdoors. Check out their variety of Christmas trees in all different colors. Plus, many other fall and winter holiday items and landscape lighting to enhance the outside of your home. Don't forget their home goods for indoors, plus convenient drinks and snacks, most of which are produced locally. Visit Tailored Life today in Bennett and stay tuned to their Facebook page at Tailored Life 360 for food truck events coming up. Fall is here, which means it's time to dive into a new lineup of autumn flavors at Wings & Rings, your home away from home during football season. Their all-star lineup of wing sauces is adding 2 new impact players, curry garlic and pumpkin chili. Need something delicious before kickoff? How about starting your meal with their brand new chorizo nachos and loaded fries? You better act fast. These new tastes of autumn won't be here long. So make the trip to one of their 2 Lincoln locations today on O Street or Village Lane.
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith. Innovation has a name. Call Patriot Plumbing at 402-464-7411 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-464-7411.
Ryan, with all this red and all these people around, I'm still not seeing the tailgate.
Todd Spidell, former body shop owner, terrible driver.
We're getting close. Now, did you know with 3 locations in Lincoln and hundreds of years of combined technician experience, we can get Husker fans back on the road even quicker and safer after their tailgate mishaps? Oh, Todd, turn left right here.
Left or right?
Left, right here.
Right?
Well, you wait for the tow truck. I'm getting a hot dog.
Well, I guess while I'm waiting. All right! Most recommended! Eustace Body Shop!
Woohoo! Dude, you should be on American Idol.
You really think so?
No.
Accidents happen, even to Husker fans. If it happens to you, call Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
At Coppell Chevrolet GMC, we are thankful for so many things this year, starting with our great employees, a generous community, our military personnel, and most importantly, our loyal customer base that continues to drive that money-saving mile of Louisville. Hi, this is Sean Callahan, and on behalf of everybody at Coppell, we want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving and safe travels to wherever they may take you. Happy holidays from Coppell Chevrolet GMC.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
That's good Monday talk. Welcome back to the Captain Show, 93.7 The Ticket. The fastest 2 hours in radio is ready for hour number 2. Captain, it's going to be a lot of stuff going on here Monday, Vershawn.
Okay. I'm listening.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm more scared about this game or more scared about Monday when
Why?
stuff open up, because you have the portal opening up in about 8 days and I don't know, man. So,
well, you think it's going to just be a show?
I don't know. It's going to be some names out there that we probably don't think, and it's going to be it's just going to be a lot of stuff going on Monday.
I got to say this because we got to talk a little bit of offense in order for us to get this dub, right? So I got the original pipeline behind me. And when I look at our offensive linemen and the way they played last week, that line to me is as good as we've seen as far as playing as a unit last week. If they can continue to play with great hat level, the biggest guy out there was playing with great hat level, and you let those guys eat and feel what it feels like to just pound somebody, man, again, it's going to start with those big guys up front, because Iowa is not going to just give it away. They're not going to go home. They're a stingy defense, and you're going to have to break their will in the cold. This is going to we're going to see who the real football players are tonight, because a lot of guys, when it gets cold, when the chips go a little bit different, when the elements are different, sometimes they fold. And we're going to see who we are tonight. I really do. And I think that we have an opportunity to sign off and to take ourselves into this bowl game with the mindset that we are building for next year. This is what it's going to look like next year, because that's what you're doing. You're building for next year right now. Yeah, okay, we go into a bowl game. Good. We get more practices. But you're building. So you want to build your way out of this year as a winner, not as losers. And I think this team is starting to understand what it takes to win. That was the biggest win I've seen in a long time. And I think tonight we see us put it all together. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid, by the way.
Well, that's good. After Thanksgiving, you get a big glass of Kool-Aid there. But yeah, no, it's definitely interesting to see what this offense looks like. In the cold, you have to bring that into kind of your calculation of how good this looks. So maybe if they don't get to 35, you get to 28, but the offense.
Hey, Bach, don't start. I said,
well, I'm just saying.
Holgerson is about 35. Okay, that's his mean. He gonna put up 35 points. We're gonna put 35 points up. I think, and when you really look at the grand scheme of things, you better figure out a way to sign him.
Oh yeah,
because if you look and see what he's done in this short amount of time, you know how many other teams are watching? You know how many other football programs that need a head coach are watching? Right? I mean, let's just call it what it is. He's putting his skills on display for other schools too. What is going to keep Coach Holgerson at Nebraska? Because that's what you got to be thinking about. Why would you have, if Coach Holgerson can come in and do what he's done by putting up the numbers that we've put up, especially if we do it against Iowa, that means that's a lot of what Coach has put in to those young men. How do you keep Coach Holgerson? That's the biggest question to me.
I mean, you asked that question, but I asked how good can this offense be against a good Iowa defense? You got Jay Higgins, who's a great linebacker, has over 90-something tackles, 4 interceptions, 1 sack. You got Nico Jackson, Iowa has a well-known defense that stops teams, that slows teams down, and they're good. They're good. They're coached well. They're disciplined. I mean, this is a defense that's been top of the nation the last 10 years. I mean, I don't see Nebraska going in there and bullying their way past Iowa, because that's not the way Iowa's defense is set up. This is not a Ohio State team they're playing, where they got blown out well, but they have stood their ground against, what we call them, Big Ten West teams.
Yeah.
So this is a Big
This
Ten.
is the same Iowa team that we played last year.
Well,
what? We didn't have an offense last year.
They still find a way to win. You don't have offense now. You
we do.
2 games.
We got an offense.
2 games in this Holgerson, and you think, I mean, you still lost to UCLA. It doesn't matter. Still lost.
If they both lost to UCLA.
Yeah.
We did, and they did too. So Emmett Johnson goes over 100 again. And I would love for the big fella to have 3 more touchdowns. Period. Lightning and thunder. What comes first, the thunder or the lightning?
The lightning.
Okay. Well, Emmett Johnson, lightning. Dowdell, thunder. And then you got to get into position to be able to use your tight ends, because a lot of times a team's strength is also their weakness. So is throwing the ball down the field to the receivers for Iowa their strength?
Not at all.
Nope. If they do throw the ball, most of the times it's going to be the who?
Well, they got their tight end, Luke Lachey, that does pretty good. He's their second leading receiver.
I'm just saying it's going to be to the tight ends. Okay. Shout out to my guy. I got to get my picture up of him. Over at Detroit. What's his name? Tight end from Iowa.
Oh, Sam Laporta.
Man, shout out to Sam Laporta. Got them boys playing fire. Detroit, finally. You know how many times I saw Detroit get their you-know-what kick on Thanksgiving Day?
Oh, yeah, it's usually a tradition, but they went away with him yesterday.
Hey, listen, I don't think that Detroit's going to win the championship, but I will say they might go a little deeper than people give them credit for this year. Throw it to break. You sound much better, Bach, when you throw it to break. Go ahead.
Okay. All right, we will go to break. We will be back after this. You're listening to the captain here on 93.7 The Ticket with three-time national champ Rashawn Jackson, the Hall of Famer, and the All-American Terrell Farley, and myself, Jake Bakoven. Once again, we'll be back after this.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Fall is here, which means it's time to dive into a new lineup of autumn flavors at Wings and Rings. Your home away from home during football season. Their all-star lineup of wing sauces is adding 2 new impact players, curry garlic and pumpkin chili. Need something delicious before kickoff? How about starting your meal with their brand new chorizo nachos and loaded fries? You better act fast. These new tastes of autumn won't be here long. So make the trip to one of their 2 Lincoln locations today on O Street or Village Lane.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, 2-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
Who wants free diamonds? This holiday season, as a thank you for shopping with us, Sartor Heyman Jewelers is giving you free diamonds. Now through December 6th, receive a pair of sparkling diamond stud earrings, a stunning diamond pendant, or a gorgeous diamond tennis bracelet for free with your qualifying purchase. We only have a limited number to give away, so once they're gone, they're gone. Don't wait on this one. Visit Sartor Heyman Jewelers, where your gift shopping shines brighter. In Lincoln at South Point Mall, downtown, and in Grand Island on State Street.
The Link Grill, Draft, and Crafts is your spot in Southeast Lincoln for great food and drink. They're serving new menu items and a killer craft cocktail menu with your favorite draft beers. You'll love their pizza and new entree options. It's a great place to watch any live events, and they have music bingo every month. They have an aggressive loyalty program that rewards fans with 7% back on all purchases. Home of the Nebraska Power Hour every night from 8 to 9 p.m. Order online at thelnkgrill.com or stop in at 84th and Highway 2 today.
Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket as soon as the clock hits 0 for the Jay Foreman postgame show. Listen to expert analysis from the Husker Hall of Famer, an 8-year NFL veteran, for 90 minutes after the game. The Jay Foreman postgame show, sponsored by Anderson Ford, Tanner's Bar and Grill, Tavern 180, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Vinnie Kreekak of State Farm Insurance, and Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Hey, Nebraska football fans, it's defensive lineman Ty Robinson, and I've got a winning play for you with Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical. Team up with Action and install a new Bradford white water heater in your home. And if we win the conference championship this season, you'll get a full refund. Don't fumble this opportunity. Sack your old water heater this season and score big with Action. Visit actionlincoln.com/Huskers to learn more.
Promotion valid for a limited time. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today. Brown Shoe Fit has a Black Friday deal so good, it's available for 3 days. Stop by Brown Shoe Fit from November 29th through December 1st for 20% off everything store-wide. Brown's has all your favorite brands, plus Lincoln's largest selection of Uggs, which makes the perfect Christmas gift. And speaking of stocking stuffers, buy 3 Smart Wool socks, get 1 free during the extended Black Friday sale from November 29th through December 1st at Brown Shoe Fit, 6060Q in Lincoln.
Raising little ones is a big job, and you do your best to give them a good start every day. That means making sure they're well cared for while you're apart. You work hard, but it's not always easy to make ends meet. There may be help. Find out if you qualify for Nebraska's Child Care Tax Credit for working parents. You could be eligible for a credit of up to $2,000 per child on your next tax return. Learn more at nebraskachildcaretaxcredit.org. Brought to you by First 5 Nebraska and Nebraska Children and Families Foundation and aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Hi, my name is Molly Party. I'm a realtor with MP Dodge Real Estate. I'm a newly licensed agent and considered numerous brokerages before deciding on MP Dodge. I chose the company that gives me the most support in my new career, plus guidance and encouragement along the way. MP Dodge has a unique mentoring program for new agents. It's helped jumpstart my career and has a supportive management team and administrative staff. So if you're contemplating a career in real estate, look no further than MP Dodge. It will be the best decision you make.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeit. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
3-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Oh, got a bunch all alone is Vershawn Jackson. And Vershawn will get it to the 24-yard line.
Nebraska Football Hall of Famer
Terrell Farley, defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror. Number 43.
And Jake Bakoven. Coming at you live from the Coppel Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
Go ahead. 93.7 The Ticket is the Captain Show. And we are here looking to see if we can see the reminiscence of the original Pipeline show up today against Iowa at 6:30. Special teams. We know Iowa is a special teams guru team. How do we overcome that? And because I thought our special teams played well last week, how do we play better?
I don't know when you got a team like Iowa, because they always find weak spots in your punt return, or you're punting something to get a block. And we've been good lately, but I think this is one of those games where it's cold and players don't want to move like they're supposed to move, and you don't need a big breakdown. So hopefully these players are focused, and especially the guys who haven't played in this cold weather before. I mean, that's my main concern. And I did my homework on Iowa. I was just looking them up on see how many blocks. They only got one block this year, but we know what they are capable of doing on special teams, especially with the punt block.
Yeah, I think this is the day we get something out of the it's cold, so out of the punt return or kickoff return game. I think Barney gives us something big out of that. I think he could be special for us. I think, when you have a cold ball, punting the ball is always tough when it's cold. It's just going to be a great game. When you look at Nebraska, we have been notorious for fair catching the ball. I would love to see us get some things done in the punt return game. Can we set up a punt return, a left punt return, a right punt return, a middle punt return, a hold up? Whatever happened to when you put two people on the gunner? As that went out the door? And so I'm seeing some things in us in our special teams. We've gotten better these last couple weeks. But can we put some points on the board in the special teams game? Can we block a punt? Can we block a field goal? All these intangibles is going to be the reason why Nebraska figures out how you win. You win by winning the small things, not the big things, the small things. We need 5 big plays. I think we need 2 turnovers. And I think, again, you better keep Ty Robinson and Nash in the middle of the doggone field, in the middle between tackle to tackle, because that's where they want to run it. If I see Ty out there on the edge, I know something's wrong. They don't want to run on the edge more than they want to run up in between the gaps, because when they run up in between the gaps, if your safety comes down like our safety has proven, and they don't come down and make a play and they miss the tackle, guess what it is? Strike up the band.
Yeah, I think the main goal for defense is shutting down the run. Cause like we said, Iowa won't beat you passer. So you shut down the run. And you play ball control against them. And we got a high-powered offense. If our offense can move the ball, especially in the air, this should be a good game for Nebraska. But if you have a hard time trying to stop this rushing game, and it's going to be a long game. If they rush for over 200 yards, it's going to be a long game. You can't let this offense bully you around up front. You especially can't. So I expect a lot of 4 or 5 man fronts to slow down and get a good push against this Iowa offense.
You said 4 and 5 man fronts.
Yeah.
Better be at least 5 man up there. It's got to be. And you better play sound defense. I don't know if you really even want to blitz Iowa. Because if you blitz and you wrong, it's touchdown. That's what I'm telling you. You got to play sound defense. It's a backyard brawl. Linebackers going to have to play solid. They're going to have to get off of blocks. They're going to have to do things that they haven't proven that they can do consistently.
Bubble. I run a bubble defense. Call Charlie McBride and tell him to give you the under bubble.
Explain the under bubble. You just can't be giving us under bubbles. And
under bubble.
What is an under bubble? Give me the front 5.
It's a 5-man front where you where everybody is covered up. The linebacker scoops down to the nose guard or plays over the center, and it's just a run stopping defense. You got 5 guys on the line. You got 2 guys playing linebacker who's responsible for the back and the tight end, and then you have your four guys DBs.
What are they playing in the back?
Huh?
What are they playing on the back end?
What do you mean? This cover.
What's the cover?
Man.
Well, yeah, I like that. Okay, Terrell, coach. I like that. You go man up everywhere.
It's basically a 7-man front, and you just stop the run with it. You fill all the holes up, and and the running back is not going to go up the middle against us. So you probably want to take an outside run, which is probably not a good idea anyway. But it's a good run stopping defense. We played that a lot against running teams when I was here with Charlie McBride.
No, all I can say is when they get the ball, how many times you lay a lick on number 2, the more you hit them. If you just keep hitting them, before you know it, the cold, the hits, they start to take a toll. And when they take a toll and a player shows one inkling of their armor being broken, that's when you attack. And you attack and you attack some more. I don't want us to throw the ball all around the yard today. What we did last week is the perfect offensive performance, I thought, for us for the most part. We ran the ball with a good mix of pass, and there was multiple guys who got the ball. Boom, 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 boom. When Dylan is throwing it to multiple guys, we're winning football games. When we see guys who get, remember I told y'all, if you really go look at Coach Holgerson, the running back is one of the focal parts of his offense. Emmett had how many yards in the pass game? 85?
Yeah.
And he had 116 in the rush game? And didn't score a touchdown, but he was the key to us winning, correct?
Yeah.
I think when you have great concepts as an offensive coordinator, your concepts help you win games. The rub routes help you win games. The fact that we're sitting down on our routes help you win games. The fact that our receivers are blocking now, the big guys for sure, help you win games. So my thought process is go out. Well, let me ask you guys this. We go out, we win the toss. What do?
We play offense. We go get them.
I would defer as usual.
You would defer?
Yeah. It usually it would take a special circumstance for me to take the ball first.
Well, let me ask you this. Well, if you looked at this Nebraska team today, and what's the best part of this team? Offense, defense, or special teams right now?
Well, probably offense.
Tough to call on the year. The defense on this past week.
No, stop it, Bach.
It's not even arguable. The defense has been way better all year. The offense, that's what the whole story is. That's why Dana Holgerson is such a success. That's why the offensive coordinator has been fired or demoted, and you brought in a new one because the offense has not been very good. Now, the last couple of weeks, right? Well, really, just this past week against Wisconsin, the offense has taken a significant step forward. So that's the question today to me. I mean, I would love to just be, get one game and say, yeah, Nebraska's back. The offense is high powered. They're going to score 40 every game. But I want to see it on a consistent level. I believe that's why today is so big. I think if the offense goes out and does a repeat performance, not just against a Wisconsin defense that's pretty good, against the Iowa defense that's pretty good, then you really have a lot of momentum moving into the offseason, building around your 5-star quarterback and your new star offensive coordinator.
Yeah, the more I thought about it, the more I'm thinking like, okay, you're in the Iowa 6:30 game. People are going to be hammered. They're going to be hammered. So at first, I thought about, I'm an offensive guy. Let's get the ball. Let's shut the crowd up because we're playing well. But on the other hand, Iowa hasn't proven that they haven't proven that they can throw the ball. But we haven't necessarily proven that we can stop the run either. I'm going to go with my first mind. I'm taking the ball. I'm putting Dylan Raiola and that offense, this high-powered 35-plus point a game offense on the field. And we're going to shut that crowd up. We're going to make them get cold. That's just me.
Well, I think too, with the elements, you really just gonna have to see what this offense looks like today. It's not an absolute alarm if they kind of don't look like they did against Wisconsin. Like I said, because of the cold, because of the Iowa defense that's out there. I think Nebraska's got to be a little bit careful not to fall into the trap of trying to show off this new offense, because I mean that's how Iowa will beat you. If you make a mistake or two, you get a little bit too aggressive, then perhaps Iowa could take advantage. They're number 1 in the nation in fewest penalty yards. They're number 8 in turnover margin. I mean, it's the typical Iowa formula: let you beat yourself. And so it will be interesting with this offense, and maybe you get into a 4th and 1 near midfield or something like that to kind of see how you play it, because typically we know how Iowa plays it. They punt, put their defense on the field, and try to play the field position battle. Does Nebraska want to fall into playing Iowa's game with them, or do they want to be aggressive and try to get a front of Iowa? If you take a 2-touchdown lead, this is the reason why I would consider maybe taking the ball first, is because if you get a 2-touchdown lead on Iowa, then they're scrambling. Then they're off their game plan, and they really don't have a way to come back.
Yeah, I just like that. I like that. If I get up there and I punch you in the mouth early, and I punch it in, it's going to be a different ball game, you know. But if you get out and you play defense and they punch it in, now you're thinking to yourself, oh boy. So now you just put pressure on young Dylan. Not that he can't handle it, but you put some pressure on him because they went down and scored on you. I just think you take the ball and you say, Coach Holgerson, give me 7 points. I mean, we're 7 for 7 in the red zone. That's brand new for all of us around here. Okay? Taking the points when you get them. We're 7 for 7. We got 5 touchdowns, 2 field goals. I like that odds. Give me those odds.
Well, Emmett Johnson does deserve the game bowl. I think we've been arguing all year. A lot of people have that maybe he should get more carries. But you do have to give Dowdell and that offensive line a lot of credit, because that's the difference. I mean, the offensive line and the running backs, leading into the year, and downfield blocking, all that leads into it, have not been able to punch the ball in the red zone. Nebraska has one of the worst red zone offenses in the country. Still that way, despite
until last week.
Right, still that way, despite the fact that you just noted that they were how well they did last week. So, as much as it is exciting to see Emmett Johnson get all those yards, it's a big deal to finish. I mean, you're not going to score 44 points by hitting a bunch of field goals or taking a chance at a bunch of field goals in those red zone opportunities. So those 3 touchdowns by Dowdell, they might not have been long breaking touchdowns, but those are a big, big deal considering Nebraska's offensive struggles this year in the red zone.
100%. But like I said, when you identify the problem, so if we identify one of the problems on offense was our scoring in the red zone. Again, if you go back to every single game, I can guarantee you we got into the red zone 5+ times on every team. Not just every team we played against, we got in the red zone 5+ times. Go look at it. And came away sometimes with nothing. So in my mind, I look at that and I say, well, dang, if we could have just got 5 field goals, that's 15 points. You add that with the 14 we averaged, that's 29. 35 is easy. Terrell.
You might say that. They're only giving up 17.3 a game.
Man, well, they're going to give up double that tonight.
196 passing yards a game.
They're going to give up 200 tonight. How many rushing game yards they giving up?
115.
They're going to give up 150 plus tonight. They're going to give up 115 to one back tonight. We about to bomb Iowa. They got victory in their mouth. They taste blood, man.
Only thing Iowa can't do that they did last year does, which should be some good billboard material, to say have a good Christmas like they did last year when they told them no bowl game for you, have a good Christmas. So, but we're going bowling this year.
Yeah, but let's go bowling as winners. Let's not go bowling as a loser. 6-6, we're going bowler. I mean, that's even, Steve. And that, to me, 6-6 is a losing record. It's not winning. Is it? It's not winning.
5 team is also good too. But all right, this is the Captain Show, 93.7 The Ticket. We'll be right back.
Slay the holidays this year with a gift that'll really get them going. One that's built to win, like the new Honda CR-FR Motocrosser. One that's built for fun, like a Honda Mini Moto. or one for each member of the family, like a Honda CRF trail bike. At Rod's Power Sports, you'll find the motorcycle, ATV, or side-by-side they'll love. During the Honda Gifts That Go sales event, you can slay the streets in style with a Grom Mini Moto, slay the trails with the CRF 50F, or pile into a Pioneer 1006 Deluxe Crew that can carry 6 elves over the fields and through the woods all year long. This year, don't just give any gift. Give the gift of outdoor adventure with a ride they'll never forget. Don't miss out. Head to Rod's Power Sports in Lincoln, Nebraska during the Honda Gifts That Go sales event. It's your chance to slay the holidays and your gift list. Dealer participation may vary. See dealer for complete program and safety details.
Brown Shoe Fit has a Black Friday deal so good, it's available for 3 days. Stop by Brown Shoe Fit from November 29th through December 1st for 20% off everything store-wide. Brown's has all your favorite brands, plus Lincoln's largest selection of Uggs, which makes the perfect Christmas gift. And speaking of stocking stuffers, buy 3 Smart Wool socks, get 1 free during the extended Black Friday sale from November 29th through December 1st at Brown Shoe Fit, 6060Q in Lincoln.
It's the holiday season. Time for work parties, friend get-togethers, family gatherings, which means lots of eating. Maybe you think you've perfected your holiday meals, and maybe you have no idea where to even start. Let's fix that right now. No holiday party is complete without Führer's cheese spread. It goes well with any type of cracker, pretzels, apples, chili, vegetables, chips, and of course, it's perfect to pair with wine or beer. Holiday meals aren't complete until Führer's cheese spread is on the table. Find your own container at your nearest local grocery store today.
Midwest Bank invites you to celebrate with us. Join us for our Christmas open house on Friday, December 6th at our 70th and Pioneers or 27th and Jamie Lane locations. We'll have cookies, coffees, and apple cider waiting for you, along with the chance to enter our raffle for some wonderful prizes. Come share the holiday cheer with us. We can't wait to see you there. Happy holidays from Midwest Bank. Learn more at www.midwest.bank. Member FDIC.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raisin Canes, Perch Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
As a proud member of the Roofing and Solar Reform Alliance, Coalition Restoration stands out by providing thorough property assessments, personalized customer service, and top-notch craftsmanship. With years of experience in the industry, Coalition Restoration has built a notable reputation for having a team filled with skilled professionals and possessing the expertise to handle any roofing project, big or small. Visit their website today for a free roof assessment at www.coalitionrestoration.com or give them a call at 402-607-8186.
At Anderson Ford, we offer a 5-day return or exchange policy so you can make sure the vehicle you choose is the best vehicle for you. No pressure. Right now, lease a 2024 Ford F-150 for $395 per month. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1003769, $395 per month lease with 36 months with proof credit, 7,500 miles per year, $5,250 to assigning, no security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 11/30/24. See delivery details.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL Weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, a few flurries are possible, otherwise mainly sunny and calm with the high around 37. Tonight, a slight chance of snow showers, otherwise mainly cloudy and a low near 20. And tomorrow, we'll see mostly sunny skies return with light winds and a high near 34. I'm meteorologist Kyle Fletcher from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
The electrical workers of local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Hey, Nebraska football fans, it's defensive lineman Ty Robinson, and I've got a winning play for you with Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical. Team up with Action and install a new Bradford white water heater in your home. And if we win the conference championship this season, you'll get a full refund. Don't fumble this opportunity. Sack your old water heater this season and score big with Action. Visit actionlincoln.com/Huskers to learn more.
Promotion valid for a limited time. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions.
Hello, Charlie Stone here, and joining me is Andy Goodyear of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, I was noticing on your website you have more than 150 new 2024 and 2025 Hondas in stock right now.
Yes, we do, Charlie. It's neat when you drive by and see all the cars on our lot, and we have most all models and all different colors available, and we even have more than hundreds on the way. We also have the all-new, all-electric 2024 Honda Prologue in stock right now. We have a few of them to choose from. Plus, qualified buyers get financing from just 1.9% APR.
How about your pre-owned selection?
I talked to a lot of my customers and friends, and they still think that we just sell brand new Hondas, but we sell all different models, make of pre-owned cars, and we have more than 100 to choose from right now.
Well, maybe it's time you come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe. Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Power, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back to the Captain Show, 93.7 The Ticket, the fastest 2 hours in radio, the Black Friday edition for the game versus Iowa at Iowa City. Colorado's up right now. I think they're about to go up 14-0 against Oklahoma State, and Minnesota and Wisconsin is still 0-0 right there. So we picked the right game for that, knowing that this might be Mike Gundy's last year. do you think they're firing?
I don't think so. I mean, he's got the streak like similar to Wisconsin of having like 18 straight years or something like that with a winning record. But they are going to finish if they do end up losing this game. And again, they're down 14-0 with 0 wins in conference play for a team that was expected to compete for the Big 12. So it's tough. I mean, they came in. Remember, Ollie Gordon was supposed to be the Doak Walker Award, was the Doak Walker Award winner last year. Supposed to be competing for that again this year. Things have fallen apart there. So I think he kind of gets the maybe the Frank Solich treatment, if you will. You get your one bad year, we'll give you a chance to redeem. But we'll see what I think he's going to be on the hot seat going into next year.
You think? Well, they got at some point. It's got to be about winning and losing, and with them going on the streak of losses that they've had, who do you blame? The players? You can blame the players, coaches. I mean, the whole gambit. What? He's been there for a long time.
Everybody's in the building, just like Mac Brown. He was going to come say, "I'm returning next year." Then the school said, "Oh no, you're not. You're out of here after this." So hey.
Okay, so I got to read this, Culligan J, because I don't think we talked about today. We haven't talked about storming the field, have we?
Storming Iowa's field?
Yeah, no, it's just storming the field against Wisconsin.
Oh, okay, no, not.
I mean,
much.
is this old?
Terrell mentioned it there at the end of one segment, real quick.
What did he say?
Well, I think we're talking about being a winning season and all that, and you have to, you were talking about 6-6 isn't a winning season. He just kind of made the joke that they did storm the field for the 6th win one way or the other.
Well, yeah, but I agree with Culligan J then on that take. Then first I was like, well, I didn't really remember. He must have said it. I always thought, listen, if my dogs wasn't hurting, if I didn't go buy some new shoes from Emu.
Told you, you sitting around here.
If I wouldn't have bought some. My dogs was absolutely on fire.
And I was like, I would have loved to have been there to get the shot of us storming the field. Why not? Why not have something excited to be about? Why not? Do you know the breath of fresh air that was let out after we won the 6th game? For everybody. I thought.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I was in the stadium. It was like people were going down, taking pictures, all that stuff. It's just, it's a long streak of bad football, and Nebraska football fans do not deserve bad football. They stuck through it all, and now Nebraska is bowling. But again, there's a big difference from what we see moving forward. Like, that might have been a great moment, but if you drop this game and drop the bowl game and you still lose 6 of your last 7 games, then you're still limping into the offseason. And you still have a losing record at 6 and 7. On the flip side, if you win these next 2 games, you beat Iowa, you win your bowl game, you win 8. I mean, that just jumps the program, into what the standards, the expectation are in year 3.
Yes.
If you have 6 wins, then next year 8 wins would be good. But if you have 8 wins, then next year you're starting to look at making that jump to 9 or 10. So very big couple of games still here, and I think very winnable game, as we've said with Iowa and all these teams in the past. Nebraska's come up short. Last week was refreshing that it wasn't coming down to the last 2 minutes and you had to get a stop and then you had to score a field. It was in the bag. Hopefully Nebraska doesn't, they have to win all these games, chasing 3 and 1 possession games and all that counting. A 2-score, 3-score, 4-score victory would be welcome as well.
I'm ashamed of Nebraska. I'm ashamed, first of all, for students rushing the field for a 5 and 6 team.
6 and 5.
6 and 5 team. No, the Wisconsin.
Oh, for beating Wisconsin.
Yeah, for beating a 5 and 6 team.
You hadn't beat Wisconsin in 10 years, Terrell.
You rushed the field for upset.
You hadn't beat Wisconsin. It was an upset. Weren't we underdogs?
It's not an upset when they're worse than you. It's not an upset. Let me talk. This is my time, okay? This is why I'm upset, because when you had a team like Northwestern who was going through all the things they went through and turned around and went 8-3, they didn't rush the field. Well, a bad team like Vanderbilt, who had the second longest, I think they had the first longest streak. Then then it was us.
Oh, the bowl streak?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people say, well, they stormed the field where they beat a top 5 team. Now, but I'm just saying, man, we got to grow up and act like we done this before, or act like we've been somewhere. I mean, we rush the field just to say we win 6 games. What about next year? We're going to rush it when we win 7? The year after that, we're going to rush it when we win 8? Huh? I'm just act like you did it before.
Terrell, the
I don't have
problem
people
is
texting me talking about, oh, look at Nebraska. They look like clowns. They're running on the field for
Terrell.
6 wins. What, Rashad?
Terrell, the problem is we haven't done it. We haven't won.
Well,
we haven't won the
it's
big
not
game.
us.
We haven't blown out. I ain't talking about nobody else. I'm talking about us. We haven't done it. We hadn't beat this team in 10 years, over a decade. What are you talking about? We haven't been to a bowl game in almost the same time. If at any time to rush the field, it was that time. We didn't rush the field when we beat Colorado. Now, this wasn't even a real rushing of the field. It was kind of a controlled rush. It wasn't even a real like.
I don't know. It was maybe. Should I? Half us go, rest of us stay. Half us go.
Now you're gonna make me read Culligan J. He says this. Thank you for this, Culligan J. I absolutely love the fact that we rushed the field after the Wisconsin win. The entire state felt the weight be lifted off of our shoulders. And I think guys should embrace the excitement and support our fans felt. I loved hearing all the fireworks and feeling the emotion. And if you can't make sense of why our fan base felt like storming the field was justified, well, that sounds like a personal problem. Go Big Red.
Read Allen. Read Allen.
Okay.
Read
Okay,
that.
all right, man. I got you. I'm coming. Are you gonna read or you want me to?
No, I just want to read it. Okay. He said Oklahoma stormed the field after 6 wins, also versus a 3-loss Alabama. First of all, Alabama was ranked what, 12, 10? I would rush the field too if I could beat them.
Any team that beats Alabama is gonna rush the field.
Yeah.
Just like any team that used to beat Nebraska, what did they do?
That's why
What did Colorado do? What did Colorado do last year when they beat us? Hold on.
They did.
Wait. What did Wisconsin do when they beat us?
They've been beating us for
In
10 years.
overtime. No, I don't care.
Yeah.
They beat a terrible Nebraska team in overtime. What did they do? I don't know.
Yeah,
I think they came out on the field.
But hey, they just beat a terrible Wisconsin team and did the same thing.
No. See, you keep talking about it just being like it's just any old team. This is a team that's owned you. This is a team that has gotten first rounders, guys who would normally be third rounders, I think, because running backs are plentiful. You got them top 5 pick, sir. And you beat that team that you have not been able to beat at all with 4 different coaches. Right?
The only reason I would rush the field is I'm beating a team like Ohio State, I'm beating a team like Oregon, and I'm beating a team like Michigan last year. I would never rush the field for a 5 or 6 team that I just blew out. Never.
Let me give you another reason. Let me give you another reason why they rush the field. I think because I think like a fan. They rushed the field too to send those seniors off. Right? They rushed the field to give them that energy they needed to go beat Iowa. We don't really understand. We understand after we win the championship what it feels like to rush the field, right? But they never rushed the field after we beat. I think the 93 we beat Oklahoma. They rushed the field. Why?
Because
why did they rush the field?
Championship game.
Not only that, it's because we hadn't got over the hump of beating Oklahoma.
That's right. You was going to the Orange Bowl.
Yeah, but it was beating Oklahoma, I think, was why we did what we did because of the rivalry.
And what was your record?
At that point?
Yes.
We were undefeated.
Thank you, sir. Enough said.
We rushed the field, though. Oklahoma wasn't even undefeated. We rushed the field.
Yeah.
Man, look, to me, rush the field at Iowa, too. If we beat Iowa, rush state field. Have that ever happened? Have a team ever rushed the field on the road? Huh?
I don't think that would look so good. I don't know if that'd be a good deal.
Why?
Well, you're outnumbered.
No,
you might not take too kindly to that.
Yeah, you might start a brawl.
Listen, if we're beating the brakes off of Iowa the way I believe that we can, trust me, their fans are going to go home and get warm. They ain't staying at the game. If I was down 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns in the third quarter, you think their fans are going to stay at that game? They're going to be calling for Coach Frere's head. Right?
I don't know, man. That's Iowa.
I don't know if they go that far.
Yeah,
Ferentz is a legend there, but
yeah, they're different over there. They might fight.
Like I said, Coach Ferentz fired his son, didn't he?
He didn't have a choice.
His athletic director did. Based on numbers.
No. He put his son up on the altar, and he sacrificed his son, sir. He gave his son up. Now, if you lose to Nebraska at home, remember, the last time they lost to Nebraska was where?
2 years ago.
Where?
In Iowa.
Okay, let's keep the streak alive. We can do it. Y'all throw it to break. Don't get so shocked because I'm drinking the Kool-Aid and it feels good to you.
All right, 93.7, the ticket, the fastest 2 hours in radio is coming down to an end. All right, we'll be right back.
As a proud member of the Roofing and Solar Reform Alliance, Coalition Restoration stands out by providing thorough property assessments, personalized customer service, and top-notch craftsmanship. With years of experience in the industry, Coalition Restoration has built a notable reputation for having a team filled with skilled professionals and possessing the expertise to handle any roofing project, big or small. Visit their website today for a free roof assessment at www.coalitionrestoration.com or give them a call at 402-607-8186.
At Anderson Ford, we offer a 5-day return or exchange policy, so you can make sure the vehicle you choose is the best vehicle for you. No pressure. Right now, lease a 2024 Ford F-150 for $395 per month. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1003769, $395 per month, each with 36 months with approved credit, 7,500 miles per year, $5,250 to assigning, no security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 11/30/24. See delivery details.
If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Hello, Charlie Stone here, and joining me is Andy Goodyear of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, I was noticing on your website you have more than 150 new 2024 and 2025 Hondas in stock right now.
Yes, we do, Charlie. It's neat when you drive by and see all the cars on our lot, and we have most all models and all different colors available, and we even have more than hundreds on the way. We also have the all-new, all-electric 2024 Honda Prologue in stock right now. We have a few of them to choose from. Plus, qualified buyers get financing from just 1.9% APR.
How about your pre-owned selection?
I talked to a lot of my customers and friends, and they still think that we just sell brand new Honda, but we sell all different models, make of pre-owned cars, and we have more than 100 to choose from right now.
Well, maybe it's time you come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
The Body Lab, located at 14th and Yankee Hill, is Lincoln's premier physical therapy and recovery lab. The Body Lab offers trigger point dry needling, cupping therapy, joint manipulation, and so much more. Looking to relax and relieve stress after a long day or difficult workout? The Body Lab's recovery lab is the ideal spot. Featuring infrared sauna, a cold plunge tub, or if you're just looking for enough space to stretch out and reset your mind. Learn more about memberships and schedule your service today at thebodylab.lnk.com or visit the Body Lab in person at 14th and Yankee Hill Road.
Make the short drive to Pleasantdale and enjoy a great meal at the P-Dale Pub. From prime rib, patty melts, ribeyes, drink specials, and so much more, the P-Dale Pub provides a small-town feel with exceptional service and delicious food. Visit the P-Dale Pub in Pleasantdale today and watch their Facebook page each week to find out their dinner specials.
If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Step into healing at Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery. Our team of top-notch medical professionals turns pain into progress with state-of-the-art treatments and compassionate care. Visit prairieortho.com and discover the difference in quality orthopedic and plastic surgery services tailored to your unique needs. Your health matters, and Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery is dedicated to helping you thrive. Reach your full potential. Embrace a better tomorrow with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather, sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, a few flurries are possible, otherwise mainly sunny and calm with the high around 37. Tonight, a slight chance of snow showers, otherwise mainly cloudy and a low near 20. And tomorrow, we'll see mostly sunny skies return with light winds and a high near 34. I'm meteorologist Kyle Becker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Everyone should have a collection of something. For some, it's stamps or coins, expensive cars, or even watches. But for a lot of people, it's sports cards. And there's no better way to grow your collection than with the help of Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's first and only collector-first sports cards and memorabilia shop. Capital City Sports Cards connects collectors of all ages and demographics with unique collectibles sure to bring any collection to life, no matter the budget. Visit Capital City Sports Cards near 56th and Old Cheney or through their eBay storefront. Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's premier sports card and memorabilia store.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raisin Canes, Perch Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Who wants free diamonds? This holiday season, as a thank you for shopping with us, Sartor Heyman Jewelers is giving you free diamonds. Now through December 6th, receive a pair of sparkling diamond stud earrings, a stunning diamond pendant, or a gorgeous diamond tennis bracelet for free with your qualifying purchase. We only have a limited number to give away, so once they're gone, they're gone. Don't wait on this one. Visit Sartor Heyman Jewelers, where your gift shopping shines brighter. In Lincoln at South Point Mall, downtown, and in Grand Island on State Street.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
I lost my baby in a pool game. I lost my baby in a pool game, and I know. And I can't go home. I said, I know, I can't go home. Let me crank it up a little bit, Bob. I lost my baby in a pool game. I lost my baby in a pool game, and I know. And I can't go home. I said, I know, I can't go home. I lost my baby in a pool game. I lost my baby in a pool game. I lost my baby in a pool game, and I know I just can't go home. All right, 93.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
And don't forget, come down here and get you That's a Lie t-shirt we are selling now for the ticket of Bach Black Shirt and the Captain.
Yeah, I got. Is there a price on those? Because I got a few orders already from Omaha that I'm gonna have to pick up some. So do we have?
Yeah, we don't do COD. Sorry, sir. We take cash on delivery, sir.
How much are they?
I don't know.
We want to price ourselves out of oblivion.
Yeah, we have to give Rebecca. I'm not giving no price out because I don't even know.
How are you trying to sell a shirt you don't even know the price for?
I said, come down here and she'll figure it out. I'm not trying to sell it.
Well, we are trying to sell our shirt.
Well, we have to get with
That's a lie.
That's like me coming to a car lot with they don't have prices on them anyway until you ask about them. Then you say, okay, next car. So
hey, let's not talk about cars right now because me and you. That's a mute point for me and you right now. So just zip it for now, sir. Just zip it.
They're finna buy me a new car.
Whatever.
I'm just playing.
Whatever.
Colorado's up 21-0 on Oklahoma State in the first quarter. Boise State is up 14-0 against Oregon State in the second quarter. I think Minnesota's up, 7-0, Buck?
Last I saw, they got a touchdown on the board.
So, yeah.
Yeah, what? What do you
Still a lot of football today, man.
It's Black Friday. We got the big show coming up a little bit later on.
This is probably the first Black Friday in 7-8 years that I got up early to go shopping. And got everything all year. You got TV. Tired of buying TVs every year. Just tired of that.
Why do you think TVs are so cheap?
I don't know.
Why you go to Walmart, you go see a TV, a 75-inch TV for $378 or $478?
Sure, they like $178 this year. So.
But why though? I'm just I wonder why.
I don't know, man. There's just so many different brands of TV. They say, what's those TVs? The flat screen TVs don't last very long, but hey, I don't know.
I'll get tired of buying them every year in and year out.
Bach, you going shopping on Black Friday?
No, I didn't do it, but some of my family members did, and my wife certainly wants to. But yeah, we had to work today, so I did.
Where are you going though? Where would you go? Like, what do you go get?
I don't know. I've done it before just to kind of see what it looked like, right? But
Christmas stuff. You
Yeah.
go get
Gifts,
Christmas gifts
for
and
folks. Yeah,
they got towels, gloves. I mean, everything's cheap. I mean, it's just not toys. It's like a pre-Christmas sale.
Oh, believe me, I got a lot of Emu Christmas gifts to give out this year.
Well, you learn your lesson about them emu.
Oh,
Temu
man.
shoes. I told you from the get-go. I said, Rashawn, those shoes, you can't walk less than 100 yards with those shoes on. If you go over 100 yards, your feet are going to be hurting.
Oh man, it's something. I think they're setting us up because all that stuff comes from China, and there's something to it because I've got 2 pair of shoes that one wear out of them. I'm like, never again. The second time I got a pair of shoes, one wear out of them, never again. Now I'm not an Emu guy. I'm off.
No, it's Temu.
It's Emu.
It's Temu.
We don't want to give them any. We don't want to give them any juice.
Emu.
We don't want to give them any juice, man.
All right.
I don't want people doing that because what happens is, and I know what they do, the little dopamines of buying stuff because you're getting it so cheap. So you get a bunch of stuff and then you get it again. They pry on that type stuff. You're never going to use it all. But I do like some of their little gadget.
Yeah, don't buy shoes, Rashawn.
What?
You don't buy shoes from there.
Okay, I never will again, Terrell.
Okay.
Who's coming up? What do you got, Jake?
We do have the Adam Carricker show, but before we go, I did want to just ask you how close you were as we get close to the Black Friday game. How close were you to becoming a Hawkeye?
Very close.
What did you say?
Very close.
Very close.
Well, here, put it like this: the day that I was gonna go commit, literally, this was Friday to Iowa. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
They had the Fab Five was playing Iowa,
Mm.
right? And I was, we had a basketball game, and I was supposed to fly out, right, to Iowa. Okay, so when you say how close, we're talking the signing day. Okay, I get a phone call that Friday from Coach Solich. I'm supposed to go on my recruiting trip and sign with Iowa. I was going to do it.
That was the plan.
That was the plan. And he called me and he said, "We have a scholarship for you. We want you to be a Husker. How's that sound?" And of course, I was, I think I left school. I was that excited about it, right? And my big brother told me, "You need to tell Iowa." And I was like, "What? I'm going on to go see the Fab Five. I ain't telling nobody. I'm going to the Fab Five." This is before all of this stuff, okay? Cell phones and stuff. And I have to call Coach Solich back because my big brother's like, "You got to do what's the man thing to do. You got to face this in the face. You got to make sure you call Solich and tell him you're going to go to Iowa." And I called Coach Solich and I said, "Coach, I really want to see the Fab Five. And is it cool if I just go on my recruiting trip?" He probably should just hung up the phone, but he didn't. He said, "If you go to Iowa, we're taking the scholarship."
He punked you.
So I'm glad he did. Look at my record compared to yours. It's great.
And you never saw the Fab Five.
So I never saw the Fab Five. So let me tell you.
Your record only counts the games you played in, Rashawn.
Triplet. Well, in that case, I played in 40 or 38 games. That still would beat you. Now, Triplet was the running backs coach.
Hey.
Triplet drove up Friday when he heard on the wire I was there. And I had to tell him and look him in the face and tell him I got to go to Nebraska. And he told me, check, baby. I understand. So, Triplet, I love you. I thank you for really recruiting me hard. But I just got to give a special shout out to the one person that I should not ever give a shout out to anymore, besides when we're talking football, and that's Scott Frost. Thank you for walking away from Nebraska the first time. That was my scholarship I got. Shout out to Scott Frost. Can I get a loan?
What time we on? What time we coming back, Terrell?
I don't know. It's your job to look it up. Mr. I won that many games.
Don't get mad at me.
I'm
You're
not
a
mad
Hall
at
of
you.
Famer.
I
You're a Hall
know.
of Famer.
I'm not mad at you.
The A1 Automotive pregame show does begin at 4. I'm not
4
sure which
o'clock. I
guys
think
you
we're
guys are on.
4:45.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was just saying, we want to let the people know what time we about to come put it down again.
Yeah.
Get us out of here. You just mad I smacked you around because we're going to storm the field in Iowa.
Go ahead. They got bad corn anyway. All right. This is the Captain Show, 93.7. The fastest 2 hours in radio is over with. We'll see you later for the A1 Automotive pregame show that starts at 4 o'clock. Adam Carricker up next. Doom, doom, doom.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
The Body Lab, located at 14th and Yankee Hill, is Lincoln's premier physical therapy and recovery lab. The Body Lab offers trigger point dry needling, cupping therapy, joint manipulation, and so much more. Looking to relax and relieve stress after a long day or difficult workout? The Body Lab's recovery lab is the ideal spot. Featuring infrared sauna, a cold plunge tub, or if you're just looking for enough space to stretch out and reset your mind.